10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today's topic, Solved Online legislation updates for business solutions, COVID-19 vaccination and news. Also, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by highlighting and reporting. Again, like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Also, like I say, the motto Sold Online knows that there's no business like the king's business. We provide solutions, discoveries, documents, proofs of demonstration, direction, instruction, accuracy, and correction. Let's get to that 1,000 subscribers to start that online webinar, seminar, tutorial to teach everyone how to research like a lawyer, barrister, solicitor, to gain the best in their life business, which is parliamentary business. So we're saying that we're going to go over to legislation.gov.uk to see what new legislation that has been published in this recent day. So we're gonna check it out. So like I say, we're on legislation.gov.uk and we go down to UK statutory instruments, and there's only two. So we're gonna go down. So the first one is um, Corporate Insolvency and Governance Act 2020, coronavirus suspension of liability for wrongful trading and extension of the relevant period, regulations 2020. And the next one is the bearer certificates, collective investment schemes, regulations 2020. Well, this act is a bit weird. So it's a suspension of liability for wrongful trading and extension of relevant period. Yeah, so yeah, that is a bit suspicious when you really look at it. They're suspending the liability for wrong. So anything in this time, any type of trading, that's being done wrongfully, they are suspended. So like anything it's a free for all. So anything can be traded. There's no liability at the moment. So that's what I realized. And this one is very important when it goes to bearer certificates. I'm gonna look into this even more. So just gonna go and just always remind people about the vaccination. And like I said, I'm supposed to go into a bit more detail. So let's see what's gonna go down. So I'm just gonna try to work with two screens. So as you know, again, this is the health protection vaccination regulation, and it gives you again the relevant act, which again protect us in regards to our rights and any special restriction requirements. So again, these are things that's going on. I think there are special restrictions. So yeah, just gonna, like I say, just going through, just let everyone know also. So all right, so that's where it is. And like I say, you have all, what the meaning, the instructions to it. So as you can see. So now I'm just gonna be able to drop in basically the Public Health Control of Disease Act 1984. Just gonna rerun through the actual act to see, what's gonna unveil. So I'm gonna use the sections that is relevant. So I'm gonna have to copy these sections. So I'm gonna do it while I can. So alright, so we're gonna go. So we're gonna go and just look through the section, revise the actual act and see what's going on. So this is the Public Health Control of Disease, and these are all the sections. So administrative provisions, control of disease, and we have so this is very important part, public health protection. So I always have public health protection. So public health protection, goes powers to make regulations. So I think this is a section that we have to go through. So powers to make regulations. Orders that may be made by justice of the peace. Also regulation under Part 2A, general, and also general, and we have Part 3, disposal of dead bodies, and Part 4, camel boats, and we have Part 5, miscellaneous, Part 6, general, and really that's what it is. So alright, so we're gonna go and see what's happening where it comes to, again, Part 2A. So this is what Part 2A is. And so let's begin with, so this is all domestics. Okay, so we're gonna click that just to see what's going on. Just to see if I get all the section right. So it was section C3. So this one, the regulations under subsection 1 may in particular include provision A, imposing duties on registered medical practitioners or other persons to record and notify cases or suspected cases of infection or contamination. So it goes B, conferring on local authority or other persons function in relation to the monitoring of public health risk, and C, imposing or enabling the imposition of restriction or requirements on or in relation to persons, things, and properties in the event of or in response to a threat to public health. And that's where you have it. So which is the sections one? So I copied it. So that was section C, and then so these are all our sections. So C, gonna go back F and P. So I see. So F now again. This is the public health regulation supplementary. There's P involved. So that's where P is. So we'll see what supplementary is. Again, also shows you again. It talks about P. So this is where it gets tricky, where because this section makes further provision about regulation under section 45B or 45C, health protection regulations, and it shows you 2 health protection regulations may confer function on local authorities and other persons. B, create offense. C. Enable a court to order a person convicted or any such offense to make or pay for remedial actions in appropriate circumstances. It shows you more. B. Provide for the execution and enforcement of restrictions and requirements imposed by or under the regulation. Provide for appeal from a review of decisions made under the regulations, permit or prohibit the levy of charges, permit or require the payment of incentive payments, compensation, and expensive aids provide for the resolution of this dispute. So it shows you again there's a lot of sections that breaks down in it. So I'm not gonna go all the way through, but so P. Let's see what P requires, and I'm excited to get into it a bit more structurally. I'm just trying to go through the sections and see what is being affected. So P. So this is general provisions about regulation. So general provision about regulations. A power to make regulations under this part is exercisable by statutory instrument. The power to make regulation under this part includes power to make different provisions for different cases or different areas. So that's really what it is. So let's go back down and check what's going on. So let's see what's this. Showing what contamination means. So I was saying contamination also means radiation. So this COVID case is very much like in like intangible. So it's not really clear. So when you have contamination, it includes radiation. So we don't really know what exactly are is the case. So like it's very important to understand these things. So let's see. Let me just double check one more section to see if yeah. So we're gonna get into it more. We're gonna get into it more. So because it's very interesting because it deals with our rights. So I'm gonna check the news and see what's going on because we need to check go again. Yes, big greetings to Salt Online, the People's Forum. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna break it down on Friday and just go through it a bit more in more detail. So now we're just gonna see what news is being spread across the world. So we're gonna introduce the screen and check what's going on. So again, these are all the newspapers and they're really talking about Christmas measures. So the 12 rules of Christmas and Sunak's New Deal. So it shows you billions to help jobless as historic economic rebound predicted. Alright, so we have COVID rules relaxed for Christmas. Like so, and that was what newspaper? That was the Times, and we have the Metro. Also, is again the rule of free. Again, those families will be able to stay with each other this Christmas. So like like that is just a form of control. They predicted free families now, so they're just changing all the rules. That's what I see. Daily Mail, and it shows you UK unites for festive cheer, and it shows you again the 12 rules of Christmas, and they're just giving you all of the same thing. And that was what newspaper was that? Again, Daily Mail. It's the Daily Telegraph. 5 days of Christmas with free household together. That's what's going on. And the Guardian free household will be able together in Christmas bubbles. And yeah, so there you have it. And the Sun, all the same, all the same. They ain't gonna got no news, or they're not putting out no news, but just based on the rules. So here it is, mini Christmas, and it's the same thing. And also Daily Express, it goes, have a merry but not so many Christmas. So as you can see, same, all the same thing. Daily Star, also same thing. Free also can meet up for Christmas bubble. On a little joke there, but not really interested in that. Whatever humor. It goes. Journalism you can trust. Bubbles for Christmas in UK deals for families. All the same. Daily Mirror, and they're talking about again. These three girls are among the 4 million UK children living in poverty today. Rishi Sunak could offer them new hope. If not, it will remain a national tragedy. Like I say, man, other than other than the headline of COVID, big things is going on. Like I'm saying, poverty, job loss. You know, just a crash to the economy. So we have seasons, meetings, and the same thing. And this is the Financial Times. Son corals 4 billion to shield jobs and livelihoods from COVID shock. I could say this is just all the things that can be done when we're under certain rules. Yeah, control, but we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. Really trying to leave it on a page where, yeah. So this got the most information. Yeah, so the Daily Mail. So as you can see, this is all the information that they're, about the most information about Christmas rules, and that's what it is. So again, this is solved online. So meet me back on Friday to continue, and we're gonna keep pushing. Yeah, cause that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So now, like I say, yeah, this is solved online. So solved online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels. And today's topic was solved online legislation update for business solutions, COVID-19 vaccination and news. Solved online YouTube platform is to report on business solution system through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. The motto of Solved Online knows that there's no business like the King's business. Again, give thanks and praise and appreciation. And I'll see you on Friday to continue again showing about the vaccination protection again rules